All right. My name's Dan. Thanks for coming to my Malazan videos and things. We're almost at the end of I was looking at the wrong place thinking the cameras are here. We're almost at the end of August, which means September's coming, which means a couple things for me. First, I mean, everyone's going back to school. I have a couple kids in school, so it's like a big kind of change in just the daily stuff, dragging kids also to like dance and piano and that sort of stuff. Football is another thing that I get really into every fall. So that takes a big portion of my time. And yeah, it's just whatever. So I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do for when fall comes because I often kind of go off the grid and I get sucked up into all these other things, and it's really hard to balance everything. And when I do one thing, I like to do it all the way. I get really sucked into that stuff. So I might need to have a little bit of a hiatus from at least from like these daily sorts of things that I've been doing, semi-daily, but also from reading in general. Now, if you've been following, I've been developing this thing for the last 3 years of something that I've been writing, and I've been developing it, and it's gone through all these different kind of mini revisions. And as soon as I change one thing in the story, it's like I've bungled up the whole Rubik's Cube and I've messed up a whole bunch of other things. And so right now I have a whole bunch of things in the air. I have this binder where everything that I write, I print out all my character development sheets, all my world building, all my just everything. And if I do little scenes, I have like a scene repository for characters where it's like I'd like this sort of thing to be in it, but I don't know where it's going to fit. I stick it in the binder. I start with this initial stage usually where I will develop a character or whatever, and then I'll go back to it a week later, and then I'll go into the completed stage, and that's when it gets into a new area of the binder. Anyway, I think I need to take a few months sort of off on a hiatus. I still will continue on reading Malazan. I want to finish that, but it will be at a much slower pace, and I don't know how much of it I will be able to do over the next 3 months. What I'm needing, like I've been looking towards November, and I've really wanted to do the whole November writing thing because I have all these scatterbrained things that I've developed, but I haven't really sat down and gone from start to finish, especially because over the years it's just like I've added more on, and I've had a hard time really organizing my thoughts into a final sort of thing. And I've had this to-do thing which has been blank ever since I started Malazan, where I like basically put down the pen. But it's time to pick it up again. It really, really is. And if I don't, I'm going to go crazy. So I might do some sort of a weekly sort of update of how it's gone. But for September, I'm really going to sift through everything I have, and I'm going to really finalize a lot of these characters and places and things that I'd like to do. And then for October, I would like to work on plotting. And then in November, I would like to get a full, at least headed way into a full draft. And I'm going to have these weekly goals and things like that. And if you would like to, I might post like a weekly thing, how it's gone without like details and stuff. But if I don't start actually writing it, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy because I'm reading all these amazing books, and as I'm reading them, I have to put my book down, and I am constantly writing emails to myself with these notes and putting things in the binder. And it's just gotten so bloated with stuff that if I don't, I will go crazy. So I think that's going to be my goal for the next 3 months. But stick around, and I will keep going with Malazan. And I know people will be like, well, you should finish Malazan first. Fair enough. But, when things call, they call. So I don't know how that'll look, but I at least need to get back to this, where I'm doing something every day that has to do with the writing. And but yes, I'm very appreciative of you guys. I just know that ever since starting Malazan, I've been reading a lot more books, and I've been writing a lot less, and I would like to remedy that. And if you are somebody also who would like to write and is trying to write, I will be active on the Discord. Maybe I'll do a little writing area, and let me know where you're at, and maybe we can tag team this. Not writing each other's stuff, but like tag team the whole planning phase and stuff like that, and talk. So that's where I will be, and I'll talk to you guys soon.